Welcome to the Marriage Be Like podcast. We're your hosts, Kenny
and Kenya.
And we are so glad that you are joining us today. Listen, this podcast is here to discuss love and relationships, life topics, and how to navigate through it all.
Disclaimer, we are not specialists or counselors or professionals in these fields. We are a married couple who's got 27 years of life experiences under our belt. We hope to open some discussions, build communication, and plant some seeds. So sit back, enjoy, and let's have a conversation and grow together.
Welcome. Want to welcome you back to another episode of the Marriage Be Like podcast.
Yes, welcome or welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah. Listen, if you're joining us for the first time, we want to thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
And we want to encourage you to listen to the very end, right?
Yes.
Or listen all the way through.
Listen all the way through to the end for your tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks and more information about us, our podcast, and our brand.
Yes.
Yeah. And for those who are returning or our regular listeners, we want to thank you.
And we love you. Thank you.
Yes. So if you're listening to us live on the radio, you're listening on envision-radio.com. And if you're listening on, Fridays?
Yes.
Or any other day after that.
You're listening on one of the podcast platforms.
That's right. Now we're on Envision Radio on Thursdays, 4 p.m. Central. Sorry, not Central. 4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern.
Right, 3 p.m. Central Time. Okay.
Yes.
So we want to thank you for checking us out there, but we are asking that you spread the word. Spread the word. Go to our website. You can check us out at marriagebelike.com. And there you can see some of our previous episodes. But we definitely want you to share, yes. Subscribe, all those things, right?
Yes.
What everybody says. So, but listen, you can go back to our website. You can see episodes such as Working Together Ministry, past trauma in our current marriage.
Yeah. Past trauma that you have brought into your marriage.
Brought into the marriage. Yes. So
those are some of the topics. Just to tease you a little bit. Just gave you two.
Yeah. Sometimes we have guests. The last guest we had was your mom and them.
Yes, my parents were here. Cecil and Vanessa Goodwin.
Yeah.
And we heard their love story of over 50 years.
50 plus years. Yeah. So, tell your friends and family and send the links to them.
Yes.
So that they can check us out too.
Right.
The greatest podcast ever.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we got on the calendar, babe?
Okay. So we're going to jump right into our calendar review. The September the 10th was World Suicide Prevention Day.
Wow.
Yes. So we need not have to say that suicide has been on the rise.
I mean, and we know people.
Yes, we have known people.
Yeah.
So we want to be able to make others aware who are not aware. Mm-hmm. This is also Suicide Prevention Month, but the 10th Suicide Prevention Day.
Yeah.
Okay. The 11th, U.S. Patriot Day.
Yes.
Also the day we remember those who died on this day in 2001 for the World Trade Building attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also known as 9/11?
9/11. That's what we call it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then National Day of Service. Okay. Also on the 11th.
Now, was that instituted on the first?
I think so, but I didn't look it up.
Okay.
So we're just going to say yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. And so then jumping into, that's just a couple of them. But jumping into our month awarenesses, U.S. National Recovery Month.
Okay.
That is a platform for services and professionals to educate everybody on substance abuse, all substance abuses. Okay, not just drugs. There's several other substance abuses, as well as treatments, mental health issues, and services.
Yeah, at our church we have that Celebrate Recovery.
Yes, we do.
Program
every Monday. If you're in Huntsville, Alabama, Mondays at what?
5:30. We actually
5:30.
We feed you.
Full meal.
Full meal.
Free.
Yes. Yeah. And there is also, the worship services starts at 6, and then there are breakout sessions, and the Celebrate Recovery, just an opportunity to help encourage each other as we have celebrated recovery from hurts, hang-ups, and habits.
There you go.
Yeah. So I have to rehearse that so many times. But you know
so that it's not a tongue twister.
right. The reality is, and I'm sorry, I know you didn't intend
It's
to spend
okay.
that much time on that, but the reality is, um, even when we consider, trauma in our lives, maybe because of family members or, life situations,
Yes.
are as impactful or detrimental to our lives as substance abuse. And so the recovery from even those things is something to be celebrated. And
Okay.
so the US
It's something
National
that's not
Recovery
often
Month.
thought about.
Yeah. Yeah. You talk about dealing with difficult people in your lives, difficult family
Everybody's
members,
got one.
or two.
Yeah, or two.
Yeah. So yes, something to, recovery from those things, something to be celebrated. So anyway, what else we have for this month?
Okay. National Sickle Cell Awareness Month.
Okay.
Also, National Suicide Prevention Month. Now, I said that earlier, but I'm saying it again because I didn't give the hotline.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, theirs is creating hope and through action. And the hotline is 988.
988. So now, I mean, before we talked about World Suicide Prevention Day.
Right.
So then the
September is the whole month. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
To push that awareness.
Okay.
All right. Now, on a lighter note, National Service Dog Month.
Oh.
They
Okay.
get their own month. Look
They
at
get their own
there.
month. Do they even know?
They probably do not. But it's okay. We pamper them and we love them anyway.
Yes. Yeah. I wonder if they realize, you know what I'm saying, like to be in the mind of a dog, right? If they realize, I'm being treated extra special today.
Yes, or this month.
Right. This whole month.
And then come October, it's a regular day.
Or a regular month. Right. So yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. I don't know if they, that would be something for Pixar.
Okay. Pixar will answer that question for us. Really?
With a nice little cartoon. Sure.
Okay. Okay. What else we got?
Okay, so the other one I put down is National Square Dance Month. No, we don't square dance, but I just thought it was funny that there was a square dance month.
It is funny.
We need a National Line Dance Month. That's what we need.
Maybe. Because see, if you square dance, you square dance to country music.
Yes, but it's still line dancing. It's really all the same. But yes, it's the type of music that
you're listening to.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So there you have it. We did some serious ones and some more lighter ones.
Yeah, because I don't listen to very much country music.
No, you don't like country music. And it's okay. It's not for everybody.
I mean, there's
I like country pop. That's probably more of where I am.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine because it's less country than anyway.
Yeah. The down home Southern country is not. I'm not a fan of that style.
Some of it just seems so
variations
sad.
of country, and that's why. But it's about the story.
It is.
So they have deep words and sometimes sad to talk about someone's experience.
Yeah.
So no different from the blues.
Right.
It's just
take
a few different instruments.
You could take my card, but I don't listen to too much blues either.
I understand. It's okay. I don't have to take your card.
I mean, these stories are so sad. Anyway, let's talk about something happy.
Well, you're the one who want to stay on it. Okay, let's go into our topic. How about that?
Okay.
So this week our topic, we're dealing with the 555 rule.
You know what? You and all these numbers, I can't keep up.
It's not me. It's
I
not
mean,
me.
There was
These are rules and ways, tips and tricks is what I like to say.
I mean, but
ways
hold on.
to help us in our relationship.
Hold on, because we did yeah. We did the what was it? The 7-7-7 rule.
We did.
We did the 5-to-1 ratio.
The magic ratio. That was last week.
That was yeah.
And what else? Through them all, babe?
The 10-minute rule. Yeah, the 6-second rule.
Yes.
What was that? But was that
4 A's?
Now I'm talking numbers. I guess maybe 4 A's.
It's still. I mean, it's a number. 4 is a number. Is it a number?
Okay, stop. Because
all you heard was, hey, 4 comes first.
It's too early in this episode for you to be acting up, okay?
I'm just saying.
And so now we got the 555 rule. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what about this then?
Okay. So we've gone over several of them, but the goal, again, I'm just gonna say it, just in case you didn't catch it, Kenny.
Oh,
The goal is to help you in your marriage, even in your relationship, okay? To be able to work through things and to get deeper understandings and bonds between your spouse or partner.
so we
That's the goal
just
for all of them.
we're just talking about tools then,
They're
right?
just tools. It's okay.
Yeah, and that's fine.
All right. So,
There's so many. I
and it
just
is
can't.
a
It's just
relationship podcast. I mean,
yeah. It's just that there are so many numbers that
numbers throw you off.
no,
I
I'm
was about
pretty
to
good with
say,
numbers.
because your background is numbers.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with numbers.
Your professional background is numbers.
So, so you may want to, for those listening, you may want to write some of this stuff down.
Yes.
That way you
It wouldn't
can
hurt to take notes.
you don't confuse yourself because the 5-to-1 ratio and the 5-5-5 rule and then the 7-7-7. So what happens to the four? I was going to say
We
the
ain't doing
six.
oh my goodness, there was no six. There
Well,
was no
the
six.
6-6-6 rule, right? What in the
No,
world?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let me get you back on track.
Yeah, please do.
Okay,
Please do.
so this one particularly focuses on the quality time, communication skills.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we did pretty much the others except for the magic ratio, which was
Yeah.
last week's episode. That pretty much talked about time.
Yeah.
This one talks about communication.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's do our segment. You
Okay.
ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So this week's segment, I'm throwing a rig in your plan.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about your birthday.
Oh,
Your
okay.
birthday weekend.
Yeah, we get to celebrate again.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Free.
Free. Listen,
Free right here on this podcast.
yeah, because I guess we'll talk about what we did and how much money you spent.
Okay, so let me tell the people why we do segments and games. All right, so the point of our segments is to spark communication so that you can learn more about each other. All right, go ahead, Kenny. Tell us about your.
Oh, so I thought you were going to talk about it.
No, you talk about it. Okay, I'll tell people what we did, and then you tell people how you felt about it. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, all right. So, let's see. Friday. Oh, should I break it down like that?
However you want to do it.
I just about forgot.
Oh
This is why
no!
you should probably.
Did you forget?
Well, it's been a lot happening. So I took him to a hotel for the weekend. We kind of
Yes.
did a staycation.
Yeah, we were still in the city.
We were still in the city.
Yeah.
We stayed in a nice suite.
Well, first, let me tell you. I'll tell you what.
Go ahead.
All right, because
See, I knew.
Yeah. Anyway, we left the house, and I sat in the passenger seat of the car.
Yes.
Because and here's the thing, it's special to me because I drive everywhere.
Yes, you do.
Everywhere. And so this time she was driving Mr. Kenny.
Yes, I was his chauffeur for the weekend.
For the weekend. So then but we had to leave early that morning, right? And it was about because we had a 9:00 pedicure appointment.
That is correct.
Now, in my 53 years, this has only been my second pedicure, and I think you bought my first one.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway,
but this time you had the luxury.
Yeah, because
the luxury edition.
I sat in that chair, the chair that almost broke my back. It was massaging me so good. When you get that deep tissue type of massage, man. But no, it was really nice with a hot towel, and that towel was pretty hot. About burned my foot, but I really enjoyed it. That was really nice. Felt like I was walking on clouds after that.
Yeah
man. So I'm gonna go back, but the weird thing about it, right? Because remember I said, so you're gonna do it with me?
No.
People, she does not let anyone, not even me, touch her feet.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be weird.
It is totally a thing for me. I just can't.
Yeah. So
I tried it. At least I did try one time.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen it.
And I was like, never again. It was before we were married.
Yeah. So she sat there and watched me get
I had a good time talking to you and Tina.
Yeah. It was weird though.
It was not weird.
It was weird. I mean, let's do it together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I enjoyed it. It
did not take away from your experience at all because you cheesed the whole time.
The whole time because I did enjoy it. I did. The only weird part was that you sat there and watched. That was it.
I was trying to be on my phone,
Yeah.
but you know,
And
she
then we
asked me to
went.
come over.
Yeah, we went to brunch.
Breakfast, brunch,
Yeah, because by that time it was brunch time, and
Lux Brew,
Lux Brew. Yeah,
Black owned
Lux.
place out here in Madison. Shout out.
Yes.
We had a
So
great time.
yeah, that was pretty cool. And then the girl in there, you know,
Good conversation.
yes, we had fun. The girl called me uncle, and I was like, yeah, don't do that no more. You don't know me. I
Turned
ain't
out
your
she's from
uncle.
Kentucky as well.
Yes. Yeah. So don't call me uncle. And I mean, it was out of respect, I guess, but I was like, no.
We were loud and silly, and other people in the area in the restaurant were chiming in on our conversations.
I mean, the whole restaurant, right? I mean, because Kenya is loud. Y'all don't realize Kenya is loud.
I can be loud.
So here we
I'm
are.
silly.
Here we are. But that was really, the food was great.
Yeah.
And
That was
drinks
our
were
first
good.
time there.
It was our first time.
Cool spot.
Yeah.
I really like it. I'll be back.
Yeah. So, yep, we'll be back.
Food was good.
Yeah.
Well seasoned.
Yes. Yeah.
We ate too much.
Too much. Went back and ordered more.
I was about to say we went back for a second.
Yeah. It was shame. We should be ashamed of ourselves. But we were supporting. We were supporting Black-owned business, I guess.
Yes. There you go.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Okay.
Right? And then after that, we went to. No, this was funny, right? Because we went to go out to dinner, and the place that we went to was closed.
Right.
She says, "Oh, they're open till 11." No, they weren't.
All confused.
They were closed. So
I was going to one restaurant, calling it another restaurant.
Oh, it was.
So I looked up the other restaurant, realizing that they closed at 11, but the restaurant we were headed to closed at
9.
6.
I don't know.
9.
It was 9. And anyway, so, you know, she had me all confused.
I know, but it's all right. We had a good meal.
We did. I enjoyed it. And here's the thing. We had not been to this place before. No. Correction. You had been with your girlfriends.
Yes.
But I had not been there. Now, we still have yet to go to the one you intended to go to.
True. So it's okay. So the whole point that I felt like for your birthday weekend was, since it was a staycation, do things that we hadn't done before. Even if I have, us do it together.
Yeah.
And just to create new experiences and memories.
Yeah. So it was. I really did enjoy myself.
We went to the Salt Factory. That was where we had dinner.
Yeah, the Salt Factory. Yeah. The other place was the one we tried to go to. Was that Tupelo Honey? Yeah. So we'll go there one day pretty soon. What else did we do, Kenya?
We did run errands.
Yeah.
We went shopping.
We did go shopping. Actually, we went to the thrift store.
We sure did.
Oh man,
we racked up.
Listen, the thrift store here, or the one that we go to, they have that 50% off
on
the holidays. Oh man, save your pennies for this day, because we went up in there and spent $200.
We did.
Which meant then that you got $400 worth of thrift store.
Right, we bought clothes for the whole family.
I mean, and we even got you a couple bags,
a couple purses. Showed that I got a Dooney,
and a Tommy
Hilfiger. Yeah.
Yes. So, and you could tell that somebody found these bags in the store and hid them. Because they were in locations
and I've been needing a little backpack too. Got me a nice Tommy backpack that my husband found for me.
Yeah, I got good taste.
Yes, you do, babe. Yes, you do.
But yeah, no, I mean, we racked up. That was on. I got me a new phone.
Sure did. Got a new iPhone. What kind is it?
This is the 16 Pro Max.
There you go.
And and then Apple.
Yeah, we did some online shopping too.
Yeah. And then Apple announced the 17. But it's
it's all right.
It's okay.
I saw that. I didn't say things. I figured you'd be mad.
No, I'm not too mad about it. Not too mad about it. And then, what was it? We got home after our trip, quote unquote trip. We got home and I found a gift on my bed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
his son spent several hundred on that.
Yeah. I don't know how much he spent on that, but I come home to
Smith and Wesson.
Smith and Wesson. Yeah. Smith and Wesson was sitting on the bed. And so, and that's my first Smith and Wesson.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
he'd been asking for one.
Yeah, I've been threatening to buy one. That's really what it was. I was threatening to buy one. And so now I got one. So
Yes.
now I got to buy you one.
Well, going to the range is pretty cool. So, we don't have to rent when we go anymore.
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? I don't know. I'm not going to drag you out to the range anymore.
At least not on your birthday, because I don't care. I'm still going to beat you. Let's do it on a regular Thursday.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not going with. I'll go with my son, but I'm not going with my wife. How about that?
I can't help it. I'm more competitive. I mean, it's just my nature.
It's a shame, y'all.
I can't help it. I'm that good.
It's
not my fault.
Later, ask me how. In fact, you can email us at kennyandkenya@marriagebeelike.com so that I could tell you the story of Kenya and her Fitbit wars. You know, we got rid of her Fitbit and got her an Apple Watch, so now she doesn't.
But we're talking about you for the weekend.
That's
what else
right.
did you do?
That's right.
What about Sunday?
What did we do Sunday? I had to work Sunday, first thing Sunday morning.
And then you went, where'd the guys take you?
Oh, we went to the church and we shot ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
was
and
all the who showed up.
Huh?
All the who showed up.
Oh yeah, all the guys. All the guys. I mean, the sons that, I contributed to and the sons that I did not. Did I say that right? I don't know.
The sons you raised and I gave birth to, and the sons of
that
their
we
friends
we raised
that we raised
didn't
because
give
they were
birth
always
to.
at the house.
Oh man, every last one of them came out, and it was a 3-on-3 tournament.
Yes,
and we had a whole lot of fun. My nephew showed up and played, and he'd never been out to that basketball court.
No, he hadn't.
So it was pretty cool to have him out there, and everybody else that showed up. So
we went to dinner Saturday.
Did we?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
We went to
Las Trojas. Yeah, had a couple friends show up.
The Powers family showed up.
That's
the Booze family showed up.
The Boozes.
And a couple of sons and extra sons.
Yeah, yeah. And Sam was there.
And Sam Pope.
Sam.
That's correct.
Popage.
All the shout outs. So you had a great weekend, babe.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk about it the last podcast. I wanted to make sure we talked about it this podcast.
Yeah. So, and again, my birthday is August 31st. So just, you can feel free to send me gifts. I'm still accepting gifts all year round.
Even though it's September. Okay.
But wait, no, don't do that, because August 31st is closer to September than August 30th.
It is. But it's the end of the month. As in the month has ended.
Yeah, but
you had a whole weekend.
And I had
even into September, because Labor Day was September the 1st.
Yeah, it sure was.
And we celebrated from Friday to Monday.
Yeah. And I appreciated that.
There you go.
Except for I got an email from a local retailer that said, "Oh, well, for your birthday, we will give you 10% off the whole month of your birthday." And I'm like, "You send me this 31st. On my birthday and the month is gone." Like, how am I supposed to avail myself of this discount that you said?
I need it before the 1st of August.
Yeah. Come on now. You should have told me this a long time ago.
Yeah, that does not help.
Yeah, but my birthday month is gone. Why? Anyway.
All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed your birthday weekend, babe.
I did. I really did. Thank you all.
You're welcome. Yeah, we like to celebrate birthdays over here. Kenny celebrates his the least, so we went all out for him this time.
Yeah, because it's all about y'all. But
it's
anyway.
It's not about us. You're supposed to celebrate too. You just don't care the same like we do.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd do something a little extra special for you.
Well, thank you.
Since you work so hard for us, babe.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Yes.
All right, so let's get back into our topic.
All right.
The 555 rule.
All right.
All right. This rule focuses on good communication, especially during disagreements. It's a strategy that pushes for connection in 3 parts. Okay. All right. So it provides structure to avoid conflict, but pushes for empathy.
Okay.
It helps to provide a space for open dialogue and compromise, fostering deep understanding and a stronger bond.
Okay.
All right. So part 1.
All right.
Your partner speaks for 5 minutes.
So, and here's the thing. Some of us will have no problem speaking for 5 5 minutes
or longer. But
yeah
your goal is to stick
you're
to the 5. Get all
you're
your points
one
in.
you're one of those people.
I am one of them people. Yeah, especially in these kinds of situations. I am definitely one of them people.
Oh
But
man.
you need to be able to stick to your 5 minutes. That's the
Okay.
goal.
All right. So, and does that mean then that you get 5 minutes, I get 5 minutes?
Yes, because the part 2 goes to the partner.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say for instance you go first, okay? And you will speak for 5 minutes expressing thoughts and feelings, because this is primarily during a disagreement. Let me make that clear, okay? Expressing and explaining the issue that's on the table. All right, so part 2 is your partner listens for 5 minutes. So you spoke for 5, I listened for 5.
It's not the same 5 minutes?
It's the same 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, but it's different people because you were the talker, I'm the listener.
Yeah. Okay. So this is where I'm confused.
Then we can switch out.
Oh, okay.
Then I talk, you listen.
Ah,
And that's a different 5 minutes.
that's a different 5 minutes.
Yes.
Got it. All right. So now we each get 5 minutes.
Each get 5
to
minutes.
talk and to listen.
That is correct.
Got
So
it.
the breakdown works that way. So part 2 is the partner listens for 5 minutes intensely at full attention. Don't be trying to roll eyes. Don't be trying to talk and interrupt. Show value. Show that that you are listening. Show your partner that you are actually listening. Don't do no judging.
See, and you hear the tone.
Don't
you
get
hear
no
her
distractions.
You hear her tone, right? It's because she's talking to me.
If the phone rings or if you get a text, you are not to look.
She's talking directly to me. This is
No,
how
I said don't roll your eyes. That was me.
No, I roll my eyes too.
That's true. I just roll mine more. So I tried I tried to throw myself in there.
And what I say, you roll your eyes one more time, they're gonna keep on rolling.
Yep, they'll keep rolling with my neck.
See? Yeah. So people,
as I roll my neck, then
people, you understand
there you go.
what I've got to deal with. It's amazing that we managed to be together for almost 28 years now. We're really pushing 28.
We're pushing up on 28.
Yeah. So
the first part is
I ought to be commended for my level of tolerance. Go ahead.
Same here. I almost called your name on the radio. It was not gonna be Kitty. Let me tell you something. Another neck roll.
See? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's review. Part 1 is
your partner speaks for 5 minutes.
Yes. Part 2 is
your partner listens.
Yes, and then you switch.
Okay.
You were the listener.
Switch.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right, so this last one is both discuss the issue for 5 minutes.
Wow. Is this where the argument begins?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
This is where you work together to build the solution.
Okay.
Okay. I've heard your side. You've heard my side. We've sat and we've listened intently without interruption.
Yes.
For 5 minutes each. And so now we're building the solution.
Okay.
Be sure that it satisfies both people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not giving in to you because you said it a little stronger than I did.
Okay. I'm not the one who says things stronger.
You're right. So you're not giving it to me because I yelled at you.
Right.
Because I didn't yell this time. You know what I mean? In these situations, you're not yelling.
Just this time.
So in these situations, and
you do all the yelling in this relationship.
This is very true. This is definitely very true. But the goal here is to not do that.
Okay.
This is one specifically for strong disagreements.
Okay.
Strong discussions. So the goal here is to find a solution and find it quickly. So after our 5-5-5 and we each get our piece, by the time 20 minutes is done, we should have our solution.
Is it 20 minutes or 15? 5 and 5?
Yeah, well, remember, you have to say your part. I have to say my part. We both have to listen.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is when you're listening when I'm speaking, it's the same 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then you're listening when I'm speaking, that's 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Then I'm listening when you're speaking, that's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's 10 minutes. And then we discuss it together, that's 15 minutes.
That's 15 minutes, yes.
20 minutes, we've been talking for 10 minutes.
This is true. So that's how I see it. But the rule is 5, 5, and 5.
Okay.
But to me,
Well, for us, let me tell you what is going to happen. If you start off, it's going to be 20.
no,
and
we have to
5.
stick to our 5.
So
And
you
I
only
get
have
it.
5 minutes?
No, we have to stick to our 5s. But my point is, this is why I could see it going 5 minutes for me personally, longer for me personally, because if I'm listening, then I'm not building the solution yet. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So then by the time we get to our 5 minutes and we're building the solution together, it just might take longer.
All right. Because what I'm hearing you say, and I agree with this, I mean, 555 is kind of a principle more than a rule.
Yes.
Wherein if it takes 10, 10, 10.
Well, hopefully not, but yes.
But I mean, if, depending on the situation, it may take longer than just the 5 minutes.
It may. And this is why I see the last part, number 3, longer, because we're both speaking, then we both listen. But if we're speaking and we're listening, we're not building the solution yet. And by the time we get to the solution, it may take a little longer by the time you pull out your points.
I got you. Now, the first 2 definitely need to be
5 minutes, because it's not fair if I speak 6 minutes and you need to speak 6 minutes. So then the goal here is to speak the 5 and not make you suffer any longer.
Yeah, because that's about what happens. I'm suffering.
Because you don't want to be shutting down either. You know what I mean?
Right,
so it can't be long. So I think 5 minutes is fair.
Well, okay. I mean,
but then at the end, we're both speaking.
Right. I mean, but I guess what I'm looking at is the fairness is that if you speak for 7 minutes, I get 7 minutes.
Correct.
Okay.
But we should really stick to the 5 there.
I don't know that it's necessary to stick to 5, but I get it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit there.
We just want the principle here is 5, 5, 5.
Right,
yes.
Right. That's why I say it's principle. I mean, I can see the value in saying, "Hey, you got 5 minutes, and that's it."
And I'm pressing my timer.
Right. I see value in that. Yeah. But then some sort of situations or some feelings or however the emotion is about it could take a little longer.
Yeah.
Or how articulate are you?
True.
And that might make a difference as well. But if it takes you 10 minutes and I have to sit there and listen for 10 minutes, then the table has to turn.
That's correct.
And
it has to be equal.
It has to be equal.
We're saying the same thing.
Yeah. No, we're not. Because you were saying stick to 5 minutes. You can only do 5 minutes.
You should stick to 5 minutes. You can only do 5 minutes, but I get your point.
Okay.
Just like you understood my point at the end, it may take a little longer, but if it does take longer at the top, then it should be the same time for each. Mm-hmm. Are we saying the same thing?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. See how that worked? We just exercised that just now.
We did.
Yeah. So and it wasn't 5 minutes.
It wasn't. It sure was not. But yes, allow compromise, finding a middle ground. So remember, you're going in kind of.
Oh, at that
looking
point.
For it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Digging and shaping.
Right. Because we know that the partner has talked. You've listened. This point is we're going to find a solution. We're not going to be mad after this.
Right.
This is going to be it.
Right.
We ain't discussing this no more.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, Kenny, you asked the question earlier. Is this the time to start yelling and stuff?
Yeah.
And acting a nut?
A nut?
The answer is no.
Okay. So why? I want to say why.
Not for you directly, for people in general.
Because I know I can act a nut, but anyway.
Am I saying a little too much? Throwing up in the air tomorrow. I know you. No, this is not the time.
But you know what? The way you argue, you laugh when you argue. And I could tell at that point when you're laughing. I
laugh when I argue?
Yeah. When you really get upset, there's a laugh in what you're saying. And
really?
And I had to learn that's when you really mean what you say. When I
laugh?
Yeah, and it's not like a laugh like in the show, you know what I'm saying? There's almost like a little chuckle, when you get really, really serious. Yeah.
I didn't know I did that. I had no clue.
Yeah, you do. And, and so I have learned that I'd bet not act so much a fool when 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 you're that serious. So I'm like, okay.
Okay. Huh. Look, I learned something new today. Look at
About
there.
yourself? What?
I did. I had no clue. That's why I'm sitting here like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Okay.
No, I
Well,
mean because I really thought that you weren't serious when it first happened. I was like, oh, she don't mean nothing by it. And so then I kept, you know, acting crazy, and
you
then
kept pushing
I kept
buttons.
pushing buttons, and then so it took years, but then I was like, wait a minute, this is why it never goes well. So
Okay.
yeah. So anyway,
I guess I had to listen next time. I didn't know.
yeah. So
Yeah, if I'm serious, it's not gonna go well.
right. So I learned my lesson.
All right then. Okay, well look at there. I appreciate the hint. Now I'll listen for it.
Yeah,
Okay, so no, this is not the time to act a nut. This is
yeah,
the time to focus and keep calm, actually.
yes,
This is the time to exercise temperance and self-control.
yeah.
This whole
Okay,
time.
yeah,
The time that I'm talking, the time that you're talking, and the time that we're both talking.
yeah. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie, that's tough,
It's
right?
tough.
It's tough. So for
You
those
get all
listening,
angry and passionate, or
yeah,
passionate and angry, however
yeah.
you want to say it.
Because and here's the thing, generally speaking, whichever rule or tip or hack that we suggest, sometimes these things are very difficult to do
Yes.
because it causes us to do something that is outside of our normal behavior, right? And as a result, we look at it or we attempt it and then realize or think rather that this doesn't work for us. Our situation is far beyond what this can help us fix.
I agree. And I already know where my struggle is.
Okay.
My struggle is listening intently. Not that I can't. It's just that when I disagree and you say something and I disagree, I'm
Yeah.
going to jump in.
Yeah.
And that's where I will struggle. So
Yeah.
I would be the one to sit and take notes so that I can make sure when it's my time to say my 5 minutes, I can give all my points.
So, we struggle with the same thing, that listening part, right? Both of us. But your reaction is much different than mine, right?
Yes.
You want to jump in and try to fix it, or I don't know. I keep saying try to fix it
Yeah, it's not necessarily fixing it. It's just giving my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then no, I shut down.
Right. That's true.
Or I'll either shut down or I'll get defensive.
This is true.
Right. And I've grown less defensive. I feel like,
True.
you know what? It's better for me to just go ahead and shut down than it is to
And I will give my point and jump in, and then I'll shut down.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the introverts in us.
Right.
You
right.
know, it is what it is. What I'm not gonna do is argue with you. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna sit here all day. So
Yeah.
this 15 minutes works for me because
Yeah.
it's not gonna be all day anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, my point and our point here is, using this 5-5-5 rule or the 5-to-1 ratio, the 7-7-7. Sometimes we look at our situations or our behaviors, our personalities, and think that this doesn't apply to us. This doesn't apply to me. And
it can apply to anybody.
It can apply to anybody.
You just gotta apply it.
You have to apply it, and if it feels uncomfortable at first, then that means try again, because that means now that because this right here, these are proven methods.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And if it's uncomfortable for you at first, it could be that your efforts.
It's you. Just to be straight up about it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
so
that's
keep trying until it's smoother.
Yeah. And you know what? So, and let's apply let's use a different analogy. Okay. You, in our game, we said understanding sports. Okay. So I'm speaking to those who understand sports. I almost threw a gender on that. So
don't.
Right. So I'm speaking to those who understand sports. Here's the thing. If there is a particular form, if you play football, if you play basketball, and or any sport for that matter, you have a form. If you play tennis, there's a particular form or method to making your shot or
Correct.
throwing a football or striking the ball, whether it's a
Correct.
baseball or a tennis ball. There is a form that has been proven to be effective, and whether it's effective for the best results or more control, whatever the case is, there is a form. Here's the thing: if you do it as you have always done it and it does not fit the form, it's going to feel awkward or feel different or unnatural to apply the form that has been tested and proven. And that's what these rules are, right?
Yes.
These principles, because I hate the term rules, but the principle behind these things, they may feel uncomfortable because it's not what we have been accustomed to doing, but this works. And if it works, why not give it a good effort to try and apply it, and even if it feels uncomfortable at first.
And it might feel uncomfortable at first, and that's okay.
It's okay.
Just keep on trying, because these methods are proven to save marriages.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
They're not just, to help strengthen your character.
Right.
They're not just for conversation. No, they're also marriage savers.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we've needed saving in our marriage.
Yes, we've had to use a couple of them.
Yeah. Because dealing with you, I mean.
Oh,
sorry, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't mean.
You did not save me. No, you did not.
I didn't.
You sure did not.
Save me.
That's correct. Somebody. That's the third neck roll this episode. Look at you.
See, I'm glad folk can't see it.
That's why I'm saying it out loud.
So why do we use a 555 principle? Can I just say principle instead of rule?
Yes, you can say principle.
So why do we use it?
It helps reduce misunderstanding.
It's almost like misunderstanding. Like there's so much lost in translation.
Yes.
Especially when you send a text.
This is also true. Yes. Had that recently happened. Yes. So anyone can assume and be completely wrong.
Completely wrong.
I could assume what you meant by what you said.
Yeah.
And how you felt about it.
And the only way
I could be completely wrong, and I wouldn't know until you actually told me.
And then I sat and listened.
That is correct.
And I think this is where, something I said in a previous episode, one of those how to argue with your spouse, strive to listen first. I'm sorry, strive to understand before striving to be understood.
Yes.
Because oftentimes we misunderstand and don't have an appreciation for what our partner is feeling.
Yes.
And if we just take the time to listen and allow them to talk without interrupting, just, hey, listen, then we can get a better understanding of where they are. And
they can have the time to be clear.
Yes.
About what they're feeling and where they are.
And then how many times do we end at part one because I just want to be heard?
That's true. That's true. I know that's happened to us a couple times.
Yeah.
I just need to get it off my chest. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't change anything. I just said my piece.
Right. But sometimes it does change because you would have listened. I got off my chest. There may not necessarily have to be anything to change.
Right.
But then sometimes there have been things to change. Like, can you do that for me? And you'd be like, yeah. And then we're good. We go on and watch something else or go do something else and go our, different paths as far as, I may go run errands. There was one particular time that I'm thinking of. This was a long time ago, though. But it was something I needed you to do. And you were not getting it. And I was like, okay, look. I made the spiel. You sat there, you listened, and you were like, oh. I was like, we good? And you're like, yeah.
I didn't like your tone there.
That's exactly how I said it, though.
We good?
And you were like, yeah. I was like, okay. And I went on and ran errands.
Yeah. I
never had to mention it again.
Yeah. I remember, and this is going back to childhood. You tell me I don't talk enough about my childhood to you, but I'm doing this on the air.
The air.
No, I remember a situation where I got in trouble at school.
Mm-hmm.
And
wait,
what?
You got in trouble at school? The one who swears he was a perfect child?
Did I say I was perfect?
With a halo?
Did I say I was perfect?
You have
I was
always...
I was a pretty good kid.
Okay.
I was.
This is what you say, and your auntie said that you were perfect.
So let me tell you.
As if there was a literal halo and wings on this kid.
So let me tell you what I did, and then you'll laugh. So the school that I went to, the building, it was really interesting because you can walk in the front door, and there were certain levels that, like a house got split levels.
Yes, split level.
All right, so there was a split level, and the boys' restroom was on one of the higher levels, and then there was a split level right below it, and then there was an awning, and the awning was like it wasn't like the canvas awning. It was a pretty stout awning.
Okay.
And the window to the bathroom was right above that awning. So what me and a few other kids decided to do was jump out the window on top of that awning, and then jump off the awning onto the front steps, and then come into the front door. So we were just running around doing that.
That's just like boys.
Yes. See, now, was that bad? I mean, it was
it's not horrible. I mean, it's wrong because you were at school. Yes.
Right. So we got in trouble for
being totally fun.
Yeah. So we got in trouble for it. See, so now the halo still intact.
No. No.
But to my point, that's what I got in trouble for. And when I got home, because the school called my father, and he asked me, he said, "So what's the problem?" And every time he asked me, "What's the problem?" my answer was always nothing. Nothing. I ain't got no problem. Right. So I didn't fully understand what he was asking me.
Right.
And so
he's really asking you why you in trouble, why we got to have this
that's
conversation.
Exactly what he was asking me so that I would acknowledge what I had done.
Yes.
And so this time I told him what I did. I told him what happened, what I got in trouble for at the school. And I don't know if it was because it was such a boyish type thing to do. And
Not
it wasn't
to say that girls don't do it.
Right.
But, yeah.
But, I mean, just
the mischievous ones would do that for sure.
And since, there was no real harm unless I did it to myself in this case, right? It wasn't like I stole something. But I don't know if it was, a light issue, or just the fact that I acknowledged that I did something wrong, and that's what got me in trouble. I never really faced any discipline at home as a result of that.
Okay.
And then I thought, oh, wait a minute. Because then after the conversation was over.
Tell the truth every time?
Look here. Because then after I told the story, he says, well, go outside and play. And I was like, oh, man, I learned so much in that. But that has helped me become, outside of my being defensive, right? Because that's a whole different thing.
Whole different situation.
Yeah. But that has helped me to be more honest and say, hey, you know what? I did this.
Yeah.
And it has helped me even now. I mean, in work situations, when someone says, hey, somebody dropped the ball on something, I'll be the first one to admit when I did.
That's going to be me. I would rather tell on myself if I do something wrong.
Yeah. So anyway. All right. So,
okay.
That's why. I don't know. I lost the point now. So help me get back on track.
Okay. It helps to reduce misunderstanding.
Yes. That was the last thing you said. Yeah. I don't even know why the story was.
No further. Anyone can assume and be wrong.
Yes,
that's what we said.
That's what
then we
said.
just kind of went on off into the deep end. But it's okay. Let's bring it back. Left. It helps to create, the 555 principle. There we go. The 555 principle helps to create a balanced space to speak.
Yes. So now it becomes fair.
And yes, it becomes fair. Thank you. Okay. It helps to prevent escalation.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's why I was like, no, this is not the time to be acting a fool. It helps to prevent.
Sorry. Can I share this secret? Because Kenya.
Oh, me.
we
typing too fast.
There are notes that we go by for every episode, okay? And we've got every last one of them. And I'm reading this thing, and she says, helps to revent. Revent. Where's the P, Kenya?
I just put it in there.
The P does not
It's
exist.
there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's
Helps
right there.
That's why you heard me say prevent when she paused. You wrote that. And
I
you
did.
not know what you meant by it.
I did know what I meant. My
Yeah.
fingers just didn't type it.
Anyway,
Helps to prevent escalation.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Stay temperate.
So to your there is some sort of structure to what we do, right? We do have some kind of notes, even though you take us on these wild goose chases.
Me? That's straight up. Straight up, they can't find your way back to the point. Then I got to come in and rescue the people. Come on now.
Anyway.
Okay, but then the last one is it gives a positive approach.
Yes, a positive approach. Yeah, I mean, and there again, when we have talk about structure,
yes,
when we have a level of structure in our approach to misunderstandings,
yes,
then it not only minimizes or mitigates the length of time it takes to reach our solution, but it I don't want to say organizes, but it kind of civilizes the act.
Yes, it does.
Right. I mean, it makes it easier for us.
If you talk your 5 minutes and you flow so beautifully, I'm not going to be like, well, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be right.
So you're saying then the first 5 minutes is really...
That's when you cut up? No, that's not it. No.
That's not what I was going to say.
Oh,
see?
Okay.
See how you jumped to stuff? I was going to say, so the first 5 minutes is very important for setting the tone.
Not what I was going here. No. See, you can't assume. See, look at that.
Yeah, man.
Cannot assume.
And that's the problem, right? You jump in thinking, you see how you did? You haven't learned your lesson yet.
I also jump off.
Yes. See, you have not. It is 28 years in this, ma'am. You ain't learned it yet.
I have.
I can't tell. Anyway, a positive approach. I'm getting us back on track because you.
This time it was me.
Yeah, that was you.
Woo. This time it was me. Yes, it gives a positive approach.
I think you need 5 minutes to cool down.
No, I don't. Sometimes I do, but not today. Okay, love lessons.
Yeah, let's get there.
Go ahead and get the first one, babe.
All right, so search for a place of empathy in every disagreement.
Yes.
I mean, we have to be able to understand our partner's discomfort.
Yes.
In every situation.
Thoughts and feelings, not just thoughts.
Yeah.
Allow them to give how they feel about it.
Right. Because if we don't, all we're doing is perpetuating that misunderstanding.
Yes, it's going to take even longer.
Yeah, which can lead us to assume the incorrect thing.
Right.
And
not finish.
Right. And then our behavior is based on that misunderstanding or the assumption, and then it just multiplies.
Right. We're here to help y'all not do what we used to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know we tease all the time when we say it like it's in the present, but we don't actually do this in the present.
No, we
don't act up and yell at each other and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now I will do a nice eye roll and neck roll, but we don't do all the acting up anymore. But we used to, which is why we do the podcast to help others so that they don't go as long as we did in our mess.
Yeah. Now that doesn't mean we don't disagree.
We do disagree.
Yeah, because we're two different people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But using the tools really do help.
Yes.
They really honestly do.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is last love lesson. When in disagreement, be willing to create positive compromise.
Yeah.
So looking for the empathy spots.
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure you understand their thoughts and feelings, but then also look for a positive compromise.
Yeah.
So that both parties are happy. You walk away happy, not only in the compromise, but happy of the conversation.
Yeah. Can I suggest this word compromise, and they may need an entire episode to talk about compromise. How do we compromise?
Yeah, and it's not a negative thing. It's not a bad
Right.
word.
Right. And I think that's the reason why I say that. It may require an entire episode so that people can understand that compromise can
It's
be,
actually beautiful.
yeah, but for in the context of what we're talking about, everything cannot be your way.
Correct.
So when we are, and this is kind of to the point of finding that that empathy, right? Understanding where your partner is and making concession for them.
Correct.
Meaning now that you're going to see their point, and maybe if it's a behavior, if it's yeah, well, I'll say behavior, but the behavior involves maybe the words that we speak and,
Yes.
and the things that we do to kind of help to promote positive feelings.
Yes.
And
very
emotions.
much what part 3 was saying was allow compromise, finding a middle ground.
Yeah.
So if you both allow it,
yes,
then you know that you're going to meet midway so that you're both happy, because you both go in with the thought of, okay, now it's compromise time. Now it's time to work together as a team.
I was speaking with someone, and the statement in context does not apply, but in principle it does. Where the statement that I made was, hey, if you want to be included, you must be inclusive.
Yes.
Basically, in principle, you can't say I need to have it my way without considering the other person's way.
That's correct.
I can't be so about myself that I'm no good to you.
Right.
And that's really where that is. And so making concessions or being able to compromise becomes important for us to work together.
Yes, and that's the whole point. At that point, part 3 is about working together.
Yeah.
Even though it's not said, but that's what it's about. You had your piece, I had my piece. Now we'll come together to work together to find a solution.
Yep.
All right, so that's our love lessons. I hope you all enjoyed this podcast. We're going to close out real quick.
Yeah.
Come check us out on our website, marriagebelike.com, and subscribe to our podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
We are on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music Podcasts, and even on our website at marriagebelike.com.
Email us
at
kennyandkenya
at marriagebelike.com.
Give us your feedback.
Yes.
Let us know your favorite episode. How about that?
This one was my favorite because it was just so fun. Yeah.
I've had several actually. I'm kind of torn. Okay. Also, you can use that same email to order our devotional.
Yes.
Echoes of Faith.
Faith.
We co-wrote. Order it, and we will send you an autographed book.
That's right. Listen, we want to thank you again for joining us on the Marriage Be Like podcast. You can join us every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. Central on envision-radio.com. And then, of course, on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music. We will post that on Fridays.
Yes.
So Envision Radio gets it on Thursdays, and then everything else gets it on Friday.
Yes.
We want to thank KEG Beats, that's our son, for the theme music that you hear right now.
Yes.
And the Marriage Be Like podcast is recorded and produced by Green Room Entertainment. We are an award-winning media production company. You can check us out at greenroomentertain.com.
Okay, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.